matter of weeks, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's fantastic. Fantastic to work with you again. You're here today because you're bringing us a brand new collection.
I am. It's the Provence collection, and it's absolutely beautiful. There's so many intricate little pieces in it for you to build your own scenes.
Brilliant.
That it's just lovely.
Excellent. So Christina's going to run through some demonstrations with us. We're going to look at it in more detail. We, of course, have an amazing giveaway. In fact, we have 3 giveaways today. So we have one from commenting on the post that was put up on the Crafts Dash Facebook page earlier this week. If you commented on that, you are automatically in with the chance of winning one of these whole collections. We then have another chance by commenting on the Facebook page now under this live video, so for the duration of this hour, and then again on YouTube under the live video as well. So make sure you're sharing the videos, make sure you're tagging all your friends, make sure you're getting as many people as possible over, popping your name, their names in there, and getting in with the chance of winning. We will announce those winners at the end of this hour. So, Christina, first of all, would you like to run us through exactly what we're getting in this new Provence collection?
Okay.
Should we have a look at it on the camera first, save us holding everything up?
Right, well, just let me stand up and get this chair out of the way.
We've not got the largest area here, have we?
Okay, so this is part that goes with the beautiful day. And the beautiful day is the window. So you've got the window set there, and you have all these other little pieces that you can use with it. And they're quite a big size. They don't look very big on the...
Shall I bring this in the bicycle there?
So there's a tandem bicycle. That was just a neat little idea that I did on a bicycle made for 2. So that shows the size of the bicycle. It's a lot bigger than it seems on the pack. Okay, so that's one. You've different ways that you can use the window, and I'll explain to you what this piece is for as we go along. And then we've got the birdcage. Now the birdcage can be used either on a card or it can be built up as a complete birdcage.
I'll show you this.
And this is absolutely beautiful.
Look at this, isn't that amazing? So Sam Mixed Up Craft has done this for Christina. You're going to hopefully get time
if we
to
have
do
the chance, yes, I'll get if we have the time, I'll show you how to create this.
Fantastic.
But once you've done it, you've got other little things that you can sit inside it, like the bird swing, and you can sit the birds on it, like this one.
This is actually some parrots. So where are the parrots from? Do you know, are they from any of your collection?
The parrots are on the stamps.
Oh, okay.
Right, let me just show you the stamps.
Okay, so we'll come to those. You can see.
Okay, so there are the 2 parrots that are on that card. Plus you've got the leaves and the feathers, plus some flowers.
Wow.
You've even got a little hummingbird there.
Gorgeous.
So there's another stamp set that goes with it. One goes with the birdcage, the other one goes with the Provence collection. So this is the one that will go with the windows.
Right, okay, so you've got the 2.
You've got the brickwork that you can build up, and then you can add the wrought iron frame with the hanging basket on it. So there's quite a lot there that you can work with. Okay.
Sorry, I jumped ahead there. I thought this was a birdcage because I saw the back of it.
No, that's got the parrots in it that are there.
Yeah.
But with the birdcage, you do have the branches.
Oh,
so you can add the branches in, you can add the little flowers in, you can also add the leaves in, and you've got 2 smaller birds there. Yeah, those are the flowers. These are the roses from where are they? Oh, they're from another collection. And the grass.
And the leaves from this.
The leaves are here, yeah. We've got these branches here that we can use.
Wow, so there's a lot in there.
Yeah, there's a lot in there. There's a lot of different ways you can make this up for yourself. And just using the feathers alone from this one, I've created this background.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, so
that's just a plain and simple, quick card to make.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, I've used this flower. I've used this leaf, and I've used these 2 feathers. Where's the other one? There. The 2 feathers in it, and coloured them up in kind of peacock feathers.
That is gorgeous.
And then we've just added this little sentiment at the bottom on a banner that's gone round the card.
So there really are very different styles of cards you can make from
there
collection.
are. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, I mean, if you think you can go from making your beautiful parrots like that to a simple feather card like that with the same stamp set.
Fantastic. So versatility throughout the whole collection.
Absolutely.
So we've got dies in here, we've got stamped in here. Did I see an embossing folder?
You've got an embossing folder, yeah. Now with the embossing folder, you've already got the window and the shutters on it. You've also got the brickwork.
Lovely.
But there's nothing to stop you from stamping up more brickwork and adding them to your bricks on there.
So they all match in size.
Yes, they do.
Everything's scaled together.
Yeah, plus this window frame will fit on that. The two shutters will fit on that. You've got the window box that will fit on this, and then you can dress it up with the flowers and the grass.
I believe that card to the left of you, Christina, the next one along, is one that's someone's done exactly the same. So I think this is Sam again. The embossing folder in the back. If we just bring it in a little bit.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Do you want it that way?
So you can see we've got the embossing in the background there. So I believe under here I can just see she's embossed the window and then added the die cut pieces on top. So they do tie in perfectly in size.
They do. And if you don't want to put the bike on, you've also got the other bits in this that are like a window, a trough that will sit on the floor.
Yeah.
You've got all the tulips there that were on that one.
Oh yes, okay.
You've got the grass there that's on that one. We've got the trellis work that's on there.
Yeah.
We've got the little
bunting.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word there. That's on there.
Oh,
so you have lots of ways in which you can use it.
And I need to bring this one in.
This
as well,
is beautiful.
It stands on this one again.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's stunning. So this is actually like a gift bag that's been decorated with the window in the front, with the roof tiles. I think we worked out they might be punched or die cut circles there, but we've got the stamped elements in many of the florals coloured in beautifully. Got the window die cut there, the elements at the bottom, and even down to the leaves.
Turn it the other way as well.
All the way around.
There.
Oh, and the trellis.
You've got the trellis work with the milk urn, and there's the little trough that sits at the bottom.
And that's all the milk.
That's in there as well. Yeah.
Oh, this is an absolutely gorgeous collection. So, as I say, 3 chances to win this entire collection by commenting on those Facebook posts and on the YouTube video. So, do you want to get ready for your first demonstration?
Yes, I will do
I know
that.
everyone's really keen to get seeing what you're making.
Okay.
Today also, if you spend over £15 on card making magic on the Provence collection on Craft Stash, you're going to get a free packet of ribbons also. So that's an extra bonus for you. Did you know about that?
Yes.
You did know about that. It was news to me. So,
well, because I've read it on there.
Oh, someone actually discussed it.
No.
No. Okay, so it was just as much a surprise then when I saw it. Lovely. So are these, shall I take these out of your way?
Yeah.
These are ours, aren't they?
Yes,
So these
sure.
going out to somebody. So don't forget, share with everybody. Share and tag all your friends. Even if your friends aren't crafters, get them to tag and share as well, so then they can pop your name in the hat if they win. So what are we going to be making first?
Okay, well, we're going to be using the window first. So I've gone from making a really simple card. So we've got the sentiment at the bottom, and I've cut some mats that will go on it. And all I've done with the embossing folder is letterpress it. Okay. And then I've coloured in the brickwork and the shutters and the window box.
Can you just, sorry to interrupt you, can you just say to anybody who's maybe new to crafting doesn't know what you mean by letterpressing?
Right, well, let me get
Do you mind?
Let me just find.
I've seen it before. There might be a few people out there who are wondering what you mean by letterpressing.
Let me just get the folder out. Okay. This is a really simple technique. You can do this with any embossing folder that you have in your collection. It doesn't just have to be this one. Depending on which side you ink up, you will get a different look. I have inked up this side where the pattern is raised.
Okay.
So all I've done is taken some ink. Have we got any ink?
You've got any ink?
No.
No, that's okay. I can imagine we've got ink.
Oh, I have.
Oh, she has.
I have. Short of nothing we've got. So we'll just use a blue one. And we'll
I'm
just
putting you
use...
on the spot here, aren't I?
No, it's okay.
Just hunting out paper.
Oh, that's no good. That's sticky paper.
She's getting there. She's getting there.
I'm just in the basement. Right, it's a bit small, but we'll use this. Yeah. Okay. So all you do is just ink up your folder.
Oh, okay. And that's okay. That will all wipe clean.
It will all wipe clean. Now, as I say, depending on which side you use, you will get a different look. Okay, so let's have a feel. Yeah, I think I use this side instead, but I'll do this one first. Yeah, I'll do this one first. So I'm going to put this in the opposite side, and then I don't smudge it.
Okay.
All right. So we'll close that up, and we'll run that through the machine.
Okay.
Now, what is the embossing sandwich for this machine? Do you know?
Yes. So if you, I
this?
apologise. If you take out that green plate and put this red one.
Because this is not a machine I use at home.
No. There we go.
Okay.
Bless her. Isn't she lovely? She's just doing. I'm just telling her what demonstrations to do. I apologise. Let's press it in embossing folder. What's that?
Ooh. That's only the paper. It's only
Yeah.
the card. It's
Okay.
nothing to. It's nothing detrimental.
So all machines have different sandwiches.
And I've just knocked all the cards off of her.
Fine. We're having fun.
Right. So obviously you're going to do this a lot neater than I am. But that's the kind of thing you'll get. Yeah, you'll do it a lot neater than me, and it'll come out a lot neater. And if you ink this side, then you'll get the windows pressed into your card.
Absolutely.
So do you want to do that side?
No, you're okay. So we haven't got anything to clean that up with, have we, at the moment? I don't
Right.
think
Well,
so.
I'll just
You're
stick that
okay.
back in my bag, and
Thank
we'll,
you ever so much for showing me
That's
that.
all right.
So you did that a brown ink or a grey ink? Was it on here?
I used oh, what did I use on that? It was a Tim Holtz one. It was gathered twigs.
Oh, lovely. There we
They've
go.
all got such unusual names.
They have. They're lovely.
So that was gathered twigs, and then all I did was just use some alcohol markers and colour the bricks in. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
So let's just.
I'll let you get on with your demonstration as planned now. While you're sorting it out, actually, I'll just read a few comments. We've got lots coming in. Thank you ever so much. Annette says she's been looking forward to this. They are gorgeous, Christine.
Thank you.
Christina, sorry. Oh, there we go. Sharon, I never know what to do with embossing folders. I draw a blank. There we go.
You can do that letterpress technique with any embossing folder that you've got. Try it with different colours, and then when you've embossed it and it's all lovely inked up, add different things to the top of it. If it's only just a sentiment, it makes a difference.
Brilliant. Jules has said the Birdcage is fab and loving the tandem. The tandem was your idea of snipping up that bicycle.
They were just, I cut both bikes and they were just sat on my desk, and unusually they just kind of overlapped, and I thought, well yeah, you do get bicycles made for two.
Absolutely.
So that's why I did it.
There we go.
Okay.
I think it's Helen has said, I've never seen inking the embossing folder. What a neat trick. I'm glad I asked you to do that.
I'm sorry I made a mess of it, but you
No,
can
you
do it
didn't.
a lot neater than me. Right, can we just get back to this?
Yes.
Because this now is just a really quick and simple card that would be ideal for a man. If men don't like. Do you like flowers, Craig?
I love flowers.
Oh, well, there you go. See, Craig likes flowers. But that's just a nice, simple card for a man
Nice.
with a little sentiment at the bottom. Now, with all the other bits that are in the set, you can jazz that up no end. Okay. Now, I've left this in there for a reason, because I've been asked, what does this piece do? Okay. So you're going to die cut your window, and then you're going to take this piece and you're going to pop it on there.
I see, and run it through your die cutting
And you're going to
machine,
run that through your die cutting machine. And then once you've done that, you have two windows that will open.
How
So
clever.
you just need to fold them in along that little side there, and the windows will open for you to add to your card.
Isn't that clever?
Okay.
So you can have them closed or open, your choice.
Yeah, you can either leave it like that so it's closed. I like to cut this 2 or 3 times and layer them together so that I've got a nice sturdy frame.
Oh, wow.
Or you can use that frame and you can open it up. Now what I'm going to do with mine is pop some,
Just pick that up a little bit.
yeah,
so you
sorry.
can see,
I'm going to pop some vellum behind it. So I'm not having my window open, I'm just going to pop some vellum behind that. There we go. And then we can trim that off at the bottom.
There we go, lovely. And that glue dries clear, doesn't it?
It does. It
Right.
does. It does. You're not supposed to make a mess of it like I've done.
Oh, we all make mess. We're crafters, that's what we do. We're just snipping. Let's just pick it up a little bit. I
Okay.
apologise. I'm gonna
So
keep
I've
doing
just
this.
trimmed, I know, Jeanette used to do the same. I've just trimmed the bottom off and now I can just put some foam tape behind that and raise that up a little bit. So I'm just going to pop down here and get my foam. Okay.
So Sharon has said the feathers are beautiful. I like how you mix them up. Oh, Rena, good morning from Wisconsin. Excited
Oh,
about
hello.
the newest collection. I did see another one here actually from somewhere else. Oh, Rose, good evening from Queensland, Australia. It's 11 p.m. here. It's so
Hello.
good to have so many of you from all around the world.
Thank you for staying up so late.
Or getting up early, whichever you're doing, wherever you're from.
Yeah.
Some people will be getting up early. Kelly Smith, I love birds. My gran used to have them called Morgan Mindy. That's really funny. Let's have a look. I'll have a look over at YouTube as well and see who we've got over there. So Christina has said such a beautiful collection.
Thank you.
Elaine, what a good idea. Really love your new collection. I previously used, sorry, this is Leanne. I previously used a craft knife to create window openings. This is so much easier.
Of course it is. That's what life's all about. Things that make life easy. You know, instead of all that measuring with a box, buy a box die and create your own.
Exactly. And of course, you've had box dies in the past.
I
Ever so
certainly do.
popular. Somebody else has said you can even use this window die to make a door. I
Yes.
suppose you can, can't you?
Yeah, you could.
Very clever.
Okay, so I'm just putting some little bits of tape around the edge of my window. I've got the, oh, I can't get that off, that's it. I've got the vellum on the back. So now when we pop this on the right way around, it will sit on there. Okay.
Perfect.
Now, yeah, you can also cut your shutters, and I'm just going to add the shutters, and I've got a little bit of tape on there so that the edge of the shutters is raised up a little bit.
Perfect. Somebody said you could stamp a little dog or cat looking out of the window.
Yeah,
That would be really
yeah,
sweet.
it would.
It
You
just
can
fits
do
on.
anything you want. You can incorporate this with any other dies that you've got in your own collection, any other stamps that you've got in your own collection. The thing to do is just play.
Yeah.
Playtime is wonderful.
I love that you showed us first of all how it could be a masculine card.
Yeah,
Somebody who maybe doesn't want flowers on their house.
that's right. Unless I'm sending it to Greg.
And then you put lots and lots of flowers.
Yeah. Okay, so that's just dressed that up a little bit. Okay, so we'll pop them out of the way. Now another bit that I've been asked about is this.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to die cut that. Now I've done it in a colour to match my my window box. So all I've done is there's little score lines on there. If you can just see the score lines, you're just going to bend that back and that back.
Okay. So you've got, and it looks like I can see this because I'm close up. I can see you've got score lines, but you've also got some embossed lines. in
Yeah,
there
there's
as
some
well.
these little things on here, these holes. You can see where I've just inked through it on that one.
Oh yes.
So you can just ink through that and put some pattern onto your window box, or you can leave it just as it is. So we're just going to fold those back, and then we need to fold this little score line up along the bottom. Okay. And then that's the bit that attaches to the card, and this one is the bottom of the actual window box.
Right.
So we're
very
just,
easy.
yeah, so it's just a case of folding it all in, and then you're going to add some glue along this little tab, and you're going to glue it there.
Right. Okay.
And you're going to do exactly the same with the other side, so that you have a shape like this.
Great. Easy.
Okay, yeah. And that's the bit now that's going to sit on the bottom of your window.
There's a little dimensional window box.
Yes. So we'll just make sure that that's stuck. Now once you've got your window box, you can fill that with anything you want. You've got all these little things on your sheet, with your dies. So what I've done is I've cut myself and I think this is from the other set. What have I done with the other set? I'm like this at home, you know. I blame the gremlins.
Spotless 10 minutes ago when we started.
I blame the gremlins because I put things down. There you go.
No,
I put things down and they disappear.
Did I take one of your sets? Could this be? Shall I show it anyway?
Well, my sets have got. No, that's not mine. My sets have got magnetic sheets in them because I store all my dies.
So it's this set though, is it?
On a magnetic sheet. Yeah. So we've cut the little urn there to stand the plants in.
Okay.
And I've put foam tape on the back. Now what I've done with this is I've put 3 layers of foam tape on it because I want it to stand quite proud from the card. And I've used these 2 pieces and I've just coloured them in a little bit.
Lovely.
And I've added them to my card. Okay.
Gorgeous.
Now then, with the rest of it, we've got some grass. So we'll stick that over there. So we've got all these other little pieces now that we can add to this card. So we've got some grass that we can pop behind the urn. We can also pop some on top of the urn just to make it blend in.
Gorgeous.
There we go. Oops. So we can add this along there. We've got lots and lots of grass.
So it's really building up quickly, isn't it?
Yes, you can build this up now to be anything you want. It's entirely up to you. We've got some little grassy mounds that we can add also to the card, and we'll add them with a little bit of foam pads, I think, just to make them stand up a wee bit more.
Don't forget while you're watching to make sure you've commented as well. It doesn't have to be anything too detailed, just let us know what you think of Christina's new collection, and that will get you in with a chance of winning one of the collections. We're giving 3 away today, so totaling about £290. That's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
We will announce all 3 winners at the end of this hour.
And you do give some fabulous prizes away every week, and it's well worth winning.
Isn't it just?
Yes, absolutely.
This is building up really quickly. It's beautiful.
It is. So we're now going to add this one to the end of the window box, just there.
Okay.
And then we can add some little flowers in.
Oh, look at that.
So
and I like that they're all together as well, because if they're individual, you'd lose...
Oh, you'd be sticking them on forevermore, wouldn't you? No, these are nice. They're cut out in a group, so you can add them wherever you want.
We've got so many comments coming in. I wish we could reply and read out all of these. Nice demos, ladies, says Jane. It's not me, it's just Christina doing the demos. It's all down to her. Jules, that's just so neat. Pamela said, I love Christina and card making magic, and this set looks fantastic.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. So it's all sort of based around the French theme, sort of, is it French village?
Yes, yeah.
Sort of
The
thing.
French window, you know, with the exposed brickwork and the bicycle. They all ride bicycles in Provence, don't they? So
Apparently so, I've never been.
no.
I'd love to go.
Yeah, me.
As long as the weather's nicer than it is here today. That's another thing you can comment. What's the weather like for you? Because it's really not nice here, is it?
No,
today?
it's not.
It can only get better.
Okay, so we'll just pop this one in along there, and that's the window. Now, if you've got the cat, you can put the cat on the windowsill. But there's a really quick and simple card made using the elements from this beautiful day window.
Can I just pop that to the close-up camera? Just bring that over here and have a look at that so we can see the detail. Actually, if I hold it flat, you can see the dimension that Christina's managed to get from that. Using that window box die there, you can see she's lifted it up. The shutters are raised up with foam pads. You were talking about this as well. So
that's raised, yeah.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. And we've got that stamp at the bottom there as well. That is just absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for walking us through all of that, even if I interrupted and
that's all right.
got you to do something at the beginning straight away. Perfect. So, I tell take it that's finished. I'm showing that off.
Yeah, that's finished. You can dress that up even more if you want to. You can pop pearls in your flowers. You could add glitter to it if you wanted. It depends on who you're sending it to and what their taste is.
Lovely.
You can change the colour of the window frame if you want. You can make the window frame open and leave the box off.
And this is only 2 sets you've used and the embossing folder?
Yes.
I think. Wow. So imagine if you did that whole collection, how much you're going to be able to make that. The versatility, mixing and matching.
So it's only one set that I've used because everything else is...
Oh, and the trees.
Yeah, and the little trees are out of that one there. So we've used those and we've used the embossing folder.
It's not looking as clean as it was.
Sorry, I'm a very messy crafter.
No, perfect. Would you like to get ready for another demonstration?
Yes.
I think we can squeeze another one in, can't we? While I just have a chat to you, because Christina, you know that we've had, there's a die cutting tape for you, we've recently had on Craft Slash subscription boxes.
Yes.
So the Tape Craft Society boxes.
Yes.
So we were talking about this earlier. Christina's has just been sent out to subscribers. So either in the last few days or very soon you should be receiving this box if you are a subscriber to Tape Craft Society.
Yes.
It's around, is it over £60 worth of product in these?
Inside the box, yes.
Yes. So if you're not subscribed at the moment but you're thinking about it, the next box that's coming along is very exciting, isn't it?
The next box, yeah, is beautiful. It's from my friend Helen. And the pattern on it is lovely.
It's absolutely.
The colour scheme in this one is really, really neat. You can make some beautiful cards with that. We can't show you it.
No,
we'll just have to take our word for it. That's for Helen to show you.
Yes.
But it's a lovely box to collect. And if you're collecting all these, all the little folders inside that have got the embossing folder, the dies, the stamps, they're all labelled on the spine that it's the Paper Craft Society box number, whatever it is. Yeah.
Lovely.
So you can stack them on your bookshelf and you can see which one they are as you just look at them and decide which one you want to play with.
So firstly, if you are subscribing already, you're receiving or you have received Christina's box, we'd love to see what you're making. So please make sure you're sharing online photos of what you're making with it and what you think of it, because I know everybody loves it already. And then if you're thinking about it, the next box that will come to you if you subscribe now will be Helen's. So this will be jam-packed full of Simply Made Craft style products in there. So if you pop over to papercraftsociety.co.uk, you can find out all the details from there. But over £60 worth of product in every box is absolutely fantastic.
And the beauty of this subscription is that every month you will get one of these boxes delivered to your door.
Yep.
And each one is done by a different designer who will put their own favourite products in there or their own favourite way of doing things. The dies will be different every time. And it's well worth building up your collection because your own stash will grow and grow.
Exactly, and there's project books as well. So
there are project books in there. There are inks in there that you can fill up. You know, I have a little tin that I put each one in.
Well, we saw.
Yeah.
We saw it. It came out early. You had all the little. All the little.
So there's all my Paper Craft Society inks in my tin, and I'm going to have to get another
so
tin.
There's usually 3, I think. Very
2 or
often,
3 in each box. Yeah.
So it's well worth signing up for, like you say, monthly subscription. I believe there is an offer as well if you sign up for 3, 6 or 12 months too. So have a look at that, papercraftsociety.co.uk. Okay. So what are we going to be looking at next? Please make sure you're still commenting and sharing as well. We've still got a little bit of time to choose a winner.
Right, well we're going to have a look at the Birdcage. And we'll get as much done on this as we can. Okay. Right, let me get rid of my little window frame there. So, when you use your die, it will cut. So there's 3 elements to this. That will cut you your outline. So if you wanted your Birdcage on a plain background, it would go on that. This one will cut you your actual Birdcage out, and this one is like a hinge that will join several together. So I'll show you how to use that. But first of all, I wanted to show you this. So we've got a piece of pink card there.
Okay.
And now I've got a piece of purple, lilac, whatever you call it.
Right, Christine, you need a clear plate under there.
Oh, right.
Christine doesn't usually use
I don't
this
use
machine.
this machine, no.
There we go, and then the clear one.
This
on
one
top.
on top.
There
Okay.
we go. We want you to run that through without.
It won't go through at all. What am I doing wrong
You're
here?
not doing anything wrong, just need to give it a push.
Oh, God.
You got it, there we go.
That muscle's like a pipe puller.
I'll do it for you, it's a bit far away.
It is, I've only got little arms.
Little arms, you haven't, you've got perfect size arms. We've still got so many people need
Right.
comments.
Now then, so that you're not wasting anything, if you look, when you start to push these out, if you look, you've got 1, 2, 3 that have got no marks in them at all. They're just nice straight pieces.
Okay.
Okay. The fourth one has a piece missing in it, so that really is not a lot of good to you.
Okay.
But once you've got these, if you, rather than throw them away, if you weave them together, you can end up with a design that looks like this. So this is just some woven pieces together, then they've all been glued down. I've cut it out with a die cut and I've added it to a card.
So otherwise that would be thrown away?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And you don't want to waste things,
No.
especially if you've got a lovely card and this is the last piece of your card that you've got. You're just going to weave those through. You know, you'll need to glue them down, otherwise you'll never get them straight because they just wobble
Just
around
do one
all
at
the
a time,
time.
do you? Glue a little dot of glue
Yeah,
underneath?
a little bit of glue at the top, but you get the idea now.
Absolutely.
They're being woven together and they're going to create a little panel that looks like that. So I've just stamped the background there. I've used another larger die cut to add the pattern to it.
The closer.
Yes,
Actually,
okay.
so we can see that a bit closer. Let's see. That. So we can see the weaving in there. So have you die cut that with a circle once it's all weaved and glued together?
Yes,
And the stamping, you see the stamp is back from
the
this
stamping is
collection.
from the collection, yes.
Gorgeous. Perfect. So there's an extra little tip for you using the waste.
Yeah, what you
Brilliant
would
idea.
normally throw away.
Fantastic. There we go. I'll keep that to the side here, shall I?
Yeah,
Lovely.
okay. So what we've done now is, because we're going to build up the birdcage as it is, that's the birdcage used just on a card, okay? But now we're going to make it into a complete birdcage.
Right.
So what I've done is I have cut that birdcage out now 4 times. Alright?
Okay.
So there's my birdcage, the sides to my birdcage, and I've cut the frame out 4 times when I can find
It's
it.
a lovely colour as well.
3. Where's my 4th one gone? There it is. Now all I'm going to do with these is just fold them. There is a score line in there. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is a score line in there. So you're just going to fold this along the score line. Do you want to do some?
I can do some,
Please.
absolutely. Can I put it on the edge of the table and just press it against that?
I've got a scoreboard in my bag if you want.
No, you're fine. Just do the edge of the table, there we go. I love this.
So we need 4 of those. And that's
1, 2, there's the third one.
Yeah, here's
There we go. That's my bit of crafting done for the day.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, it's not. I look forward to it.
Okay, now then, once you've done that, and you've got your 4 frames, you need a little bit of glue along one edge.
Okay. I can see with having to do everything 4 times where my hands might be needed.
Okay, now once you've done that, just lie it down on your mat, and you're just going to add this along there. Don't go over the score line,
No.
but just glue it down.
Okay.
Okay. Now once that's stuck, you're going to repeat where you put my little frames there.
I haven't put them anywhere.
I thought you were being a gremlin then. You're going to glue all these in place. So you've got glue on the other side, you pop it down there, and you're going to pop that one on that side.
We've got comments from everybody. We just had Janet, really pretty dies, the birdcage. Michaela has said the colour of the birdcage is so vibrant. It is, it's gorgeous. It really shows up on this map.
It dazzles the birds when they're in it.
Yeah. Sharon has said, don't you love the heart on the birdcage?
Yeah, there it is.
Yes. It's so pretty. It is. Do you just repeat that on all four?
Yeah.
Eggs?
So I've glued both sides to this one, and I've put the birdcage down on each side.
So today, while Christina's just gluing that, I'll just let you know, on Craft Stash, we have a deal of the day every day, but today, the deal of the day is, wow, biodegradable glitters. So these are down in price by around about 89p, 88p, something like that. So they are now just £3.99. So make sure if you are popping over to Craft Stash, having a look at Christina's new collection and everything else we have over there, have a look at that deal of the day, because that is well worth getting. Biodegradable glitters.
Fabulous.
I never thought there'd be such a thing, but I'm really pleased there are.
I like wow glitters.
They are stunning, and they're embossing powders as well.
I like their embossing powders as well.
Very much so.
Okay, so we've got 3 pieces joined together. Now you made, when we were last on the Chandelier, you made a card that was 3 panels. So you could even do that with this.
Oh yes, I did. I remember now, it's all coming back. I've done quite a few cards since then, but that's, yeah, that was one of my favourite. That was the egg.
That was the egg?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you could. So you could concertina fold and have a card. I was actually thinking while you're doing that, this die here, that could actually be used to create a shaped card base,
Yes,
couldn't it?
yes.
I'm looking, there's no score lines, it's just cutting edge, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you could have birdcage shaped cards.
You could.
Now I'm interested to see what you do here for the last bit, how you bring it all round on itself. I presume that's what you're going to do eventually.
Okay, so you need to make sure that your glue's stuck, because the last thing you want to do is have it all pop undone. And because you pre-folded them, it's all going to fold in.
Just going to move your arms up.
Nice
sorry,
and
I have
neat.
to warn you.
I'm sorry.
I don't like pushing you around.
It's alright, I'll let you off.
She loves it.
She does love it, really. It's got little tabs at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm just sticking that down a little bit more. Okay.
Julia Liver said she'd make the birdcage up, put candles in them for wedding decorations or for parties.
You can, as long as you don't use real candles.
No, I would definitely suggest the little battery operated ones.
Yeah,
I think that's probably what she meant.
Yeah. Okay, so now that you've got to the last piece, you're going to put your glue on there.
Oh, Sharon's asked, did you use extra thick cardstock?
No.
No. Just your, what, 250?
This is, I think this is about 250, 260 GSM.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to pop that on there. Make sure it's stuck down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stick that little tab down as well. So you need to make sure that they're level at the bottom.
Okay.
And that's your birdcage
Lovely.
made. Now decide which one you're keeping for the front of your birdcage and leave the door so that it opens.
Okay.
But then what I've done it a little bit different to the one that has been done there. That is beautiful, I love that one. Okay. So what I've done is I've measured this now. So I know what distance that is.
So we can see which distance we've
Just
got.
smack me.
Sorry. No one's smacking you.
Just push. Okay, so I've just cut a piece of card now that's going to fit this on it. So I've cut it, and I'm not sure what size I've cut it. Let's have a see.
Well, we've got measurements on here.
No, it's alright.
Okay.
So I've cut it at 10 centimetres.
Lovely.
That's not glue in there.
Do you want me to hold it? Do you need? Oh, you do need it to glue.
Yeah, I need it to stick down there. So I've cut this at 11 centimetres, I think. 12. I've cut that at 12. And I've scored it along each side. So I need to turn this now into like a little box base.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put my beads in there. And then I can glue this all together.
Comments are still flooding in saying how gorgeous this new Provence collection is. You will find it over on Craft Stash. You do also by commenting have the chance of winning it. And if you are buying on Craft Stash today any of the Provence collection, maybe it's just the stamps and one die set, whatever it may be, even if it's the whole lot. If you're spending over £15, you are going to get a free packet of ribbons as well.
And you know me and ribbons.
You love your ribbons.
I love ribbons.
There you go. I think you're all stuck down now.
Okay.
Almost. Yeah. I think you are.
Okay. Right, so I'm just turning this into like a little box bottom, if you will.
You're just snipping and folding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so once I've done that and they've stuck, there we go. That now will slot in there.
Ah,
So
lovely.
you can glue that together. So that's just a little bit different. I
Yep.
suppose if you made it bigger, you could do it
This is
that
it.
way and that would end up like that. Has she done the bottom as well? Yeah, I've done the bottom as well. But I didn't do that, so I've just done mine this way.
Created your own little base for it.
Yes.
So could you have them as little hanging lanterns?
Yes.
Without a base almost?
Yes, you could. Someone's coming on. I'm not doing very well with this glue, are we?
Because we're rushing. We want to
Yeah.
get this demonstration completed for you.
Now, the one I did, I put flowers in it. But rather than waste a lot of flowers, I sort of created a base that went inside it. So
Okay.
I'll show you what I did there. Right, now do you want to just make sure that this...
Oh, the pressure! All the way round.
Yeah. So I've measured what the inside difference is and I've created another little platform. So this is smaller than the one that you've got there.
This is be able to talk now.
This is going inside. I thought it was men that couldn't do two things at once.
No, I can't. I can't do two things at once at all. Can't talk and craft very well. Might be a little bit big here. I might just stick one.
Well, yeah, just do it as
It's
best you
rolling.
can because it's been done quickly and if you're doing it at home, you'll obviously take more time and be a little bit
Christine's a professional. She can do everything quickly and make it look perfect still. Okay, that is all secure.
Okay. So now this piece is going to sit inside. But before I popped this piece in, as I said to you before, rather than waste a lot of flowers trying to build it up,
Yeah.
what I did was I took some tin foil
What you did?
and all I did was scrunch it up
Throw the kit.
and throw it on the floor and I glued it in there.
Okay.
And then on top of that, I glued all my flowers with heat.
so it
with the heat
looks.
gun.
Yeah.
So you
Just
can,
wet glue again.
yeah. Well, no, I used hot glue on
okay.
this.
So that would take a little while to dry, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And then all you need to do is slot that in there. Once you've built your flowers on it, you can slot that in there with your tin foil. You can put little punch holes in the top of that.
So I think that's what Sam's
Fasten
done
that
here.
together, yes.
With the top
Yes.
of this one.
But with the one I did, I decorated all the sides with the ivy. I stamped the ivy out on the
Should we put it on
stamps.
this box?
Yeah, and I cut all the different pieces out.
Oh.
I kept one of the little doors open and I made sure that the others were sort of blocked off so that
Right.
you wouldn't get mistaken. And there's no birds in this because somebody left the door open, they've all flown out.
Oh no, that's a shame.
Yeah. But that
You
was a
could
quick
put birds in,
way.
couldn't you?
You could, yeah, you can do like has been done on that other card with the parrots.
It's
Sit
here
on the
somewhere.
swing,
It's
pop
here
'em in
somewhere.
there.
We've got lots of cards.
Yeah.
Oh, it's here. It's this one. I
That's
haven't looked
it.
at this one closer actually. We haven't looked at many of these. Shall I show you a few of these? Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. So you could do these parrots which have been stamped. The parrots have been stamped, but the
Stamped.
perch has been die-cast.
Yes, the perch is in the set, yeah.
And that's just swinging there. So you could do something like this, but then inside of the birdcage. I'll just show you this box as well while we're here, while it's nice and close. So you can see we've got the window there, we've got the hanging basket in the top there as well. And this is actually on a gift bag. So that's another option for you. Absolutely beautiful. You've used the trellis here just the trellis, the bunting and the florals.
Yeah, we've just turned that into a party invitation
Like a
to
little,
a garden party.
I was going to say garden party,
Mm.
barbecue or something.
Yeah.
The same sort of thing. You've got so many here. I like this one as well. I'm doing exactly you now. I'm throwing things around everywhere. The bicycles. I love that you've got the front of one bicycle and just the back.
The back
sort
wheel
gives
of
you
the
the
other.
impression.
Yeah.
But is that just one die cut there?
Yeah.
Then, and snit into
Yeah.
it. How clever is that? That is absolutely fantastic.
So they're just following each other. And if I'd have been clever enough, I'd have been able to draw a leg or a figure sticking on the bikes, but it didn't look right when I did
I think
it.
they're stood up. They've gone off for a picnic somewhere.
Oh, have they?
So,
That would
yeah,
be
so
fun.
the bikes have been stood
They've gone
up.
looking for the birds that have got out of this cage.
Yeah, probably. Most likely. Thank you so much for showing us all of that. I think that's everything, isn't it?
It
We were
is.
going to
It
talk
is.
about.
And like I say, all you need to do is just glue those together along the top or put some little punch holes in them. Tie your ribbon in it. You can line it with the parchment like that one's been done. Or you can line it with acetate if you wanted to. You can do whatever you want, but I've just left mine open because,
So you could make a proper lantern from it.
well, yeah, you could pop a candle in that,
Yeah.
couldn't you? And
Not a real one.
no, not a real one.
We'll keep saying not a real one.
Just a little tea light one.
So there we go. So that is the entire, well, not the entire Provence collection. That is just 3 die sets we've actually
Yes.
looked at and 1 embossing folder. There are stamps included as well. Don't forget spending over £15 on the Provence collection over on Craft Stash. You'll get a free packet of ribbons. Don't forget as well those wow biodegradable glitters. They are on offer today on the deal of the day. Again, at craftstash.co.uk. I think it's time to announce some winners.
I think so as well.
Because we have winners for, here's your cards, all of this. There we go. So somebody is going to win, or 3 people are going to win all of this.
Fabulous.
Okay. So the first person, can we do a drum roll? I know when we've got Craig in here, he does a good drum roll.
Good drum roll. Why they got me in here?
We've got Helen Denny, sorry, Christina, you really think of every detail was her comment.
Thank you.
Well done. I hope I'm saying your name right. You've got an E on the end, so Helen, I think that's the way you say it. So is that right, Helen? Or would you, Helene?
Helena, yeah.
You'll
We're
know who
sorry
you
if
are.
we get it
No,
wrong.
I apologise. Well done. You've got one of these collections heading to you. We have got Jarka as well. Can't wait. Oh, sorry, we did do a drum roll.
Whoever it is now.
Jarka. Can't wait to see more cards from this collection. I'm sure it will be very popular. Well, you can make your own now because you've got a collection coming to you as well. And lastly, it's very loud. We've got Lynn Duke as well for the 3rd winner. Card making magic, love Christina's dies and inspirational ideas.
Hello, Lynn. She comes on my blog quite
Does
a lot.
she? Oh, lovely. Thank you so much, everyone, for getting involved with the comments, for sending love to Christina.
Thank you.
We're really excited to have this collection with us. Are we going to be doing Hochanda with this soon as well? I think we are.
24th of March, I think we're on a
How do
chance.
you know the dates? So you can catch Christina, and I think I'll be with you that day. Those days, it's that one day, isn't it?
There's 3 shows on one day.
Okay, there we go. So we'll put more about that on social. Pop over. Don't forget to get your free pack of ribbons when you're spending over £15. Thank you so much for joining us. I will be back next Friday with something very exciting with Emma Jewell, and I will see you in a few weeks.
You will.
for Hochanda.
You will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Take care.